Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about having the zodiac sign Libra on the 4th house cusp in a natal chart. Now, the 4th house in astrology represents the sector of life that is associated with home and family, emotional security, the end of life, roots, traditions, the mother. At least in my opinion, some people think that it's the father, but I think it's the mother because, or at least primarily the mother, due to the fact of the correlation between connected with the zodiac sign Cancer and the moon. Or it could just simply be the not as dominant parent. Now, the sign that is on the cusp of this house can give characteristics and qualities to matters pertaining to this house, such as the home and family. Planets that inhabit the 4th house can flavor that house. It's also important to look at the ruler of the 4th house and see what house that is posited in, because this can show the sector of life that 4th house energy is injected into. Now, another thing to look at, and especially if you have an empty or vacant 4th house in your natal chart, is to look at transits and progressions, because this could indicate greater activity in matters connected with the home and family and other things related to the 4th house during that time of the transits and progressions. Well, anyway, people, first thing to look at, I think, with the Libra on the cusp of the 4th, this could be a person that strives for peace, tranquility in their home and family life. This is somebody that has that likes to be diplomatic, tactful in matters connected with the home. They generally may go out of their way to avoid strife and discord and dissension with family matters, family members, I should say. The home may be a place where they like things very aesthetically appealing. Maybe this is a person that might like to decorate in their home. This could be somebody that we look at the home and family life. This could be a person who might bring maybe art into their home. Maybe this person does something connected with music or art out of their home. It could be a person that likes to draw, paint, or sculpt in their house. This could be a person who sees the mother or the less dominant parent as somebody that doesn't like to make waves, is very refined, about very peaceful, about having equilibrium, but is someone that would fight for justice when necessary. Having Libra on the cusp of the 4th house, we also look at the 4th house is associated with the end of life, so this could be somebody that really strives for peace and domestic tranquility even in their latter years. And this is somebody that really looks for things, situations with family members where they have as really situations that have the least amount of stress, I would think. Somebody that was a prominent family member I have seemed like she would move frequently, and having Cancer on the ascendant probably had something to do with this. And she has Libra on the cusp of the 4th house, and I believe she has extricated herself from many family relationships because she's more, it's just this peace in her home life takes such precedence over things, and I think it has something to do with that in her situation anyway. The 4th house is also connected with traditions, and this could be somebody that through family members, maybe this is a family in some isolated cases that may be involved with the law, such as attorneys and or paralegals, negotiators. Maybe it's a family of people that are arbitrators, people that can be very artistically inclined. The traditions maybe there's a family tradition maybe going to art galleries, fashion places that are associated with fashion and design, such as a fashion design expo. So this also, the fourth house is associated with emotional security. So this is something where that peace, that equality, the diplomacy, the fairness, being equitable in the home, these are things which could be very strongly tied into the person's emotional security. If there's any kind of animosity or strife or conflict in the home life, this could be something that could offset this person's emotional security very strongly. This could be a person that, as far as their emotional security goes, perhaps doing something with art, with music, so anything connected with the art, and maybe this is tied into this as well somehow. This could be a person who may act as like that family, I guess you could say somebody that helps with reconciliation if there's one or more family members involved in a dispute, say hypothetically. This could be that person that can, I guess we could say, can be that mediator, could be that person that intervenes and gets in the middle and tries to find a fair, equitable solution for two or more sides. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for Libra on the fourth house cusp in the natal chart. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about having Scorpio on the fourth house cusp in the natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.